Skull Island is, as of this recording, the last standalone King Kong movie. He's been doing team-up movies since this one. This was directed by Jordan Vogt-Roberts, who had only directed The Kings of Summer previously, and the movie starred Tom Hiddleston, Samuel L. Jackson, and Brie Larson. All MCU actors. Well, Brie Larson hadn't joined up yet, but she was on her way. Kind of similar to the John Gillerman version. I think I like this movie because it feels different. I'm glad they went in a different direction with this one and didn't just make it so King Kong gets taken back to New York and has to climb up the building again. They actually go to Kong, and it's not a film crew, it's basically soldiers post-Vietnam, like immediate post-Vietnam, and thinking, oh, well, we're like almost done with this. Well, no, you're not done just yet. I love how the movie looks, and there's very clearly, let's just say Jordan Vogt-Roberts watched Apocalypse Now more than once in preparation for this. There's even an Apocalypse Now style poster for Kong Skull Island. And I like how the movie looks, and I like how Kong is treated, like almost made like the stuff of myth almost. I completely forgot that John C. Reilly was in this movie as this soldier who ends up getting marooned and basically staying on like Kong's Island for like decades. It was good and all, but I mean, I was kind of just I don't know, I wasn't crazy about it, I guess. My one problem with the movie is kind of how generic it feels. There's very much a we need to have Kong in this universe, so let's just create a Kong movie. And I'm not saying that, like I said that I liked how the movie went in a different direction and didn't do beat for beat like what they did in the 30s or what Peter Jackson did. But it feels very much like this movie exists so that King Kong gets established in the MonsterVerse. And there's nothing inherently wrong with that, but there's very much a we need to get Kong on screen, and here's like the bullet checklist that you have to take off. Even like the villains that Kong faces are kind of lazy. There are these things called skull crawlers, and while they look pretty menacing at first, I'm like, where are the dinosaurs and the giant spiders and the thing? It's like Skull Island is supposed to be like the mysterious island where man was never supposed to go. And all of a sudden you have these like lizard like skull looking things, and like that's about it. I mean, where's the imagination in that? And really, like I said, the movie feels very much like a means to an end. This is far from a bad movie. It's very enjoyable. I'm going to give it a good rating. But of all the standalone Kong movies, this is one of the weaker ones, like right there with Son of Kong. It feels very much, this movie feels very much like a Kong's in the universe now, and it served its purpose. When even the John Gillerman version from the 70s felt like at least a little bit of TLC was put into it. And I'm not saying that there wasn't any TLC in this one, but there was more in the Gillerman version than there was this, if that makes any sense. What did you all think of Kong Skull Island? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to read what you have to say. And stay tuned for Saturday, where in one review, I'll be sludging my way through the anime Godzilla movies. Yeah, they're not great.